vamos a grabar. I'm going to start explaining what you are supposed to do. You have today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday to complete this assignment, guys. So you have 4 days in order to complete. It's a very simple. You follow step by step. You will accomplish this assignment. So do not worry. The only thing that you need to be a lot of imagination, creativity. Which one is this one? Let me get inside and start explaining. So your assignment is this one. You need to create a mind map with these 3 topics that we have studied already. The first one, remember the introduction to the economic system, where we talk about the 3 main economic system, and we spoke in that topic basically more deeper about traditional economy, right? And the second topic was the command economies, and we spoke different things about command economies, guys. So everything has to be in that mind map. And the last topic that we haven't finished, tomorrow we'll finish, is the market economy. We introduce with the first part of this PowerPoint, we talk about the features of this market economy, and we spoke basically about 5 features. Property owns, we spoke about the customer, soberanía del consumidor, we spoke about competitions, I don't know what is the other one. I can't remember, but anyway, we spoke about basically about 5 features of this market economy, and tomorrow we're going to talk about the advantage and disadvantage, and that's it. Okay, so remember, you have until July 26th. That's on Sunday, guys. Now, as I said before, in case you don't know, or you are not a good drawer, because you can draw it or you can do it online. I load up over here this site where you can find, if you click over here, you'll find, you will open a web page with this information. Over here, there's a lot of information how to create one map, what is a mind map, and these are the different websites that you can use it in order to create your mind map. This is for free. You only need to register. Okay, so you have to do something like this. You have to do something like this, right? Okay, now let's go back. But also, in order to evaluate this activity, I am going to use this rubric. But before to open this rubric, I wanna show you that if you go to Google, see over here, my mind map. Over here, then you see different models that you may use in order to create this mind map. Open. Let's use this one. Okay, now let me go back to the information. No, this is not, it's this one over here. Classroom number 1, mind map. Now, because over here we are talking about the different economic systems, then of course, in the middle of this mind map, you should write, I don't know, you can make it up another one, but over here I would write economic systems, because basically we're talking about different kind of economic systems. So over here in the middle, I will write economic systems. Now, we are talking over here, we spoke about over here, there are three topics, 1, 2, 3. So that means that I'm going to use, well, I would 3 branches, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. That's up to you, okay? So over here, I will write introduction to the economy in capital letter. Over here, I will write the command economies. And over here is the last one, the market economies, okay? So in each branch, you need to grow other branches with the topic that we spoke in each one of these just in this branch, for instance, command, and we spoke about advantage or disadvantage, and also we spoke about socialism and communism, and what is the difference between the command economy in socialism, and how is the difference between command or plan economy in communism. So all you have to select the main information in order to put it over here in each branch or in each topic. Okay, guys? So let me go back. As I said, I'm going to use this rubric in order to evaluate your presentation. In the afternoon, I'm gonna load up in the same area. I'm gonna put the rubric for you to know or be aware of what you have to be careful. You have to be careful that it has to be in your mind. Okay, I'm gonna evaluate neatness and presentation. I'm gonna evaluate use of images, the symbol. As you see, they use symbols or images, and also each branch or each topic has the same color, so you have to use the same color. Command the same color when you're talking about the same topic. Okay, let's go back. Let's continue. Colors. Okay, I just mentioned the colors. You have to use a lot of colors in order to make the difference between branches or category, like they said over here. Now, this is very important. The mind map demonstrates a great understanding of graphic by including this most important element of each topic. Okay, the most important elements, the main ideas of the topic. You don't have to write everything, just the main ideas. Okay, and the last one is punctuality. And I don't think anybody's gonna have problems with punctuality. You are very responsible, so there's no problem. What else can I tell you? What else? Yes. Okay, now I'm gonna, as I said, you can do it by hand with color pencil, markers, whatever you need, or you can do it online. That's up to you. I'm giving you, just only options for you to create your mind map. So right now, in case you are not very clear, I'm gonna play this couple of videos that talks about how to create mind map, so you will have some information to start your mind map.
Hello and welcome to Teachings and Education Mind Mapping. Give students the opportunity to visually create and connect large and small ideas. Let's first answer the question of why we should use mind maps. When it comes to mind mapping, information is very well organized and memorable. Information is classified using single words and circles rather than reading large paragraphs of information. When students create their own mind maps, those mind maps are unique to the individual student. Students create the maps just like they would create a work of art. The brain recognizes the content as both visual and verbal, and the maps are created using the brain's natural way of thinking. Mind maps are presenting material in a way that is logical to the student. Now, let's discuss how teachers and students can mind map. The first thing you should do is identify the main topic of study. Maybe the student is in a chemistry classroom, but the main topic of study for the day is the periodic table. The next thing you do is center and circle the map with your main topic of study. So just like this, write the words periodic table and place a circle around it. Then branch off other important ideas from the main idea. So here is the main topic, and you can then draw lines to other important ideas. For example, organization is one. Another subtopic of the periodic table is electron affinity. You can also add atomic radius and metallic properties. Lastly, you want to support the important ideas with the most important information. So for example, the organization of the table can be broken down into groups or families, which are actually columns going up and down, and you can even add a drawing of a family to help you remember. The table is also broken down into periods, which are horizontal rows, so draw them as visuals. Spice up your map by adding even more drawings whenever possible. Now, if you want your students to mind map, you must first model the way for them on how to mind map. Take a few minutes during class time and do a lesson on the whiteboard for your students on how to mind map. Every once in a while, do a mind map of a particular topic during your instruction. Before we finish up, here are just a few tips for you and your students. Mind maps are a form of note-taking. However, they can quickly run out of space, so have students plan accordingly. Also, let your students be creative when mind mapping. It should be fun. Also, whenever questions pop into their heads, allow them to write them down as well. All ideas are welcomed and accepted. Right now, I just want to say thank you for your time and subscribe to this channel.
Okay, now let's watch the other one, guys. This one.
Generate ideas quickly about any challenge that you're facing or any problem that you need to solve. You all have done some brainstorming before. You know, you sit around the table in a group, you throw ideas on the table.
Good-looking videos make a difference.
Generate
they create more engagement
awareness about
and
an issue or about a problem. There's no
See the
criticism.
video's logo right here? Well, instead of that, you just drop in your own logo.
Except you can do
or
it by
you can
yourself.
pick a different animation like
Let's take this challenge.
And it only takes
Challenge
just a few
of
clicks. Videos let you make stunning animations
Well, here's how it
that are
works.
customized to your video
You draw a
in just
circle
few
on a piece of
clicks.
paper.
And all you do is
And
buy a
in the
one-time
circle, you write
lifetime
your challenge
membership
or
for
your problem.
$67. And then you can use
Get a
hundreds
job.
of templates, effects,
Now,
animations,
what you
music,
do is you
sound,
time yourself
and
for
everything
about
else
2 minutes.
on every video that
Maybe
you make.
3 minutes.
But I'm
And
probably
in
not the
that
best
3
person
minutes,
to tell
you
you
generate
that.
as
Maybe
many
you should listen to me
ideas
first.
as you
I
can
began to use videos
about
to
your
promote my
particular
own company,
situation. And
but
how to get a
immediately I
job.
saw the value
Let's
that it
time you
added
for this,
as a service
this
offering to
exercise.
my clients.
I'm a perfectionist, so a lot of times I'm
let's
just
see.
thinking of
Good
the
job.
killer opener for one of my
First,
videos, a
location.
pattern interrupt, and
Now,
videos.
location brings
that
the
just
idea of
made it
mind
just
of
snap.
Videos is really
family,
useful because it allows me to add that
cost
extra
of
pop to video
living.
without
Notice
me
I'm
having to
drawing
contract
each
everything out. With
page.
videos, I'm able to do it at
Which
a
field do I wanna
significantly lower
concentrate?
price
Let me
and
write that
able to be able to put more money in my pocket when I work with clients, but still deliver them the value they
Network.
want.
I use videos for everything that I don't specialize in. I would highly recommend videos for others. Nowadays,
Evans
everybody
just
has
got out
ADD.
a couple of
To get
months ago.
somebody to
I had
watch
his
your full
number
video,
with
it's got to be moving and grooving. And with videos, you've got templates there to just keep it going.
Education.
Videos is like a cheat code for your
education do I
content.
need?
The audience won't believe
There's
how
gonna be
little
a
time and money
trade
it's
that I'm gonna
taken
get. There's
to
a
make everything look so
certification
professional.
that I need
Come
to
and
get.
get this package here right now. Just click,
Speaking
pay
of
once,
money,
and
what
use
about
it
the
forever.
GI Bill? I need to make sure I have that information as well, so I know what assets I'm dealing with. Everybody's talking about their resume. I got to write that down. Research. I've got to do research. The internet's full of information. I got to figure out how to tap into that information. That reminds me, job boards. Everybody's talking about job boards. And the interview. I got to write down the interview. Okay. What else can I say about getting a job? How about looking for help on post? Help on post. Where would I go? Education center. And I'm out of time. But that's not where you stop. Now that you've got everything on paper, what you can do is you can take these ideas and organize them. Looks like there's a lot of stuff here about looking for information. I'm going to call that research. That's my first category. I'm going to write down networking, who, Evan, I got to write Evan's name down. I didn't think of networking events, but now that I think about it, I'm going to write that down, networking events. Job boards, that's part of the research. Let me write that down. What's another category that surfaces with 2 or more items on the mind map? Location. Let me write down location. What goes into that? Oh, cost of living. Family needs, I need to consult with the family. What about extended family? Let me write that down too. Another category is education. Let me write down education. GI Bill goes under that. Certification or trade goes under that. Let's see what's left. How about money? Money, yeah, that's important. Under that goes disability, salary, and salary negotiation. Okay, well now you can see that in a couple of minutes, I was able to generate some ideas. Then I was able to go back and look at what I had written down and organize it into categories. Let me give you one more step, and this is a bonus. You could prioritize these things. Now for me, I think as I prioritize these things, I think the first thing I would think about is what I needed to support the family. So I think salary would be number one. I think second would be location. My kids have gotten used to where they've grown up, and that's kind of what I would consider next. Third would be research, because I need to do a lot of research to figure out. And fourth would be what education I would need. What's happened here in a few minutes? I've generated some ideas about an issue that's very important to me, and I've done it by myself. I've taken those ideas and I've organized them into categories, and I've prioritized those categories to a degree to prioritize the work and the way in which I attack them. It's a great tool. It saved me about half the time in preparation when I write something, when I prepare a briefing, or when I prepare a presentation like this. Now it's your turn. I've done my, you can see that in a couple of minutes, I was able to generate some ideas. Yes. Now it's your turn. I've done my mind map. I want to see you do yours.
Okay, that's it for today, guys. That's all the information I got for you. I don't know if you have any doubts, questions, comments, anything. Any problem? I don't think it's a big problem to create a mind map. So remember, there are we have studied 3 topics already, so should be 3 branches, right? 3 branches, and then from those branches, you have to create the other branches with the topic that goes inside, right? So do you have any questions? Questions. No question, Christopher, no. Arauz, no. Suarez, no question. Burke, Perez, Michael, no.
Profe, disculpa.
Yes.
Con lo del mind map, usted dijo la semana pasada, creo que sí, puede ser escrito, ¿no? A mano.
Sí, puede dibujar, puede hacerlo a mano o puede hacerlo online. That's why I send you a web page in case you are not too good, you know, at drawing. It doesn't mind. It doesn't matter. The thing is that you have to create a mind map. So, okay, so anyway, that's up to you. That's up to you. Okay, so I mean, you could try. You enter in one of those websites, and then try. And you see if it's too difficult for you, then do it by hand. So no problem. But you have to write. You have to show me something. Not exactly something like this over here. Let me show you. Not something like this, but close to this, right? Like this. Sorry. It could be something like this. Like this one. Like this one. Okay. But try to put some images that represent the same topic that we're talking over there, right? So it's only creativity, guys. So it's just basically it's creativity. So anyway, in case you have any doubts, questions, just send me emails through Neo, and then I will try to explain it and give you some, I don't know, to answer your questions, your doubts. Okay, guys? Anything else? Okay, then tomorrow we'll finish this last topic on is market economics, and then next Wednesday you are gonna have your first test. Okay, your first test is gonna be on Wednesday, yeah, because on Thursday is the day off because it's a celebration of San Michael, San Miguelito. Okay, guys. So see you tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye. Take care. Behave, behave.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.